Good afternoon. Welcome to Eastside Center. Class 1A state championship on the line. It's the Calhoun Warriors and the Princeville Princes. In yesterday's semis, first game of the day goes 17 innings. Calhoun with a 4-0 win over Trico. Grace Ballman in that game, 17 innings pitched, allowed just 4 hits, 39 strikeouts, 0 walks. 39 strikeouts, a new state record, all-time state record. The state tournament record was 34 strikeouts back in 2009 by Katie Bertelson of United. The all-time record was 38 strikeouts in a game, in a single game, regular season or tournament play. The Princeville Princes downed Fisher in yesterday's semis 7-1. Paige Lane improved to 27-2 with a 7-inning one-hitter. She struck out 8 and walked 3. Princeville's Jessica DeFries and Paige Lane each had 2 hits. Lane drove in 2 runs and scored twice for the Princes. On the scoreboard, the Princeville Princes will be batting first. Calhoun, the home team. Grace Ballman takes her warm-up pitches as we take a look at the Princeville batting order. Natalie Kokel leads off and plays second base. Paige Lane hitting second and pitching. The shortstop, Brooke Gardner, is batting third. Hitting cleanup, third baseman Maddie Height. Madison Rowe batting fifth and playing first base. Jessica DeVries, the catcher, batting sixth. The designated player, Haley Holt, batting seventh. Chloe Lane in center field. She's hitting eighth and batting ninth, and playing in right field, Caitlin Pullen. Grace Ballman facing leadoff hitter Natalie Kokel. First pitch. Down low for a ball. Grace Ballman's updated statistics, 34-2, a 0.22 ERA. 573 strikeouts this season. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, strike one. 573 strikeouts to 31 walks. She's only allowed 69 hits in 260 innings pitched and only 8 earned runs. The 1-1. That's a called strike. The count 1-2 on Natalie Kokel. Natalie Kokel yesterday, 1 for 3, scored once. The 1-2 from Ballman. Called strike 3. .574th season strikeout for Grace Ballman. That single season total for Ballman is 10th in the national record books. And she faces Paige Lane. The all-time single season record is 659 strikeouts. Kathleen Hosfield of Murfreesboro, Tennessee. The 0-1 pitch by Ballman. Up high, ball 1. Appeal down, she did not go. It's 1-1. Ballman's 1-1 pitch. Misses up high, ball 2. Ballman committed to play softball at the University of Kentucky in 2 years. She's just a junior. The 2-1 pitch. Slaps it down. Ballman will scoop it up. Underhands it over to first base for the 1-3 put out. 2 down, and the batter, Brooke Gardner.
Shortstop, number 20, Brooke Gardner.
Gardner, a 5'9" senior, hitting .575. Had a 1 for 3 day in the semis yesterday. Scored once and drove in a run. First pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Gardner has 5 home runs on the season, 15 doubles and 3 triples. Ballman's 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2. This is outside 1-2. Game time weather conditions 75 degrees. Under cloudy skies. Winds out of the southwest. Around 5 miles per hour. Humidity at 62%. The 1-2 from Ballman. Down low for ball 2. It's 2-2. Ballman's pitch. Gardner reaches out, fouls it into the fence, and stays alive. The count is 2-2 on Brooke Gardner. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A 1-2-3 first inning. We go bottom 1 in the IHSA Class 1A State Championship game on IHSA TV.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life.
A Class 1A state championship on the line this afternoon. The Calhoun Warriors looking to defend their 2015 state championship here against the Princeville Princes. The Calhoun Warriors come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. The 39-2 Warriors lineup looks like this. Abby Ballman, the leadoff hitter in right field. Grace Ballman, the starting pitcher, batting second. Emma Ballman, the third baseman, batting third. Hitting cleanup, catcher Madison Lair. Batting fifth and playing first base, Cassidy Clucky. Emily Ballman, the DP, batting sixth. Sophie Lorton at shortstop, hitting seventh. The second baseman, Sophie Klunk, is batting eighth and hitting ninth and playing center field, Junie Zirkelbach. First pitch, strike to Abby Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Paige Lane picked up the win yesterday, a one-hitter, struck out 8, allowed just 1 run against Fisher in the semifinals. Lane's season numbers in the pitching circle. The called strike 3 and 1 away. That was the 253rd strikeout of the season for Paige Lane. She has a 1.19 ERA, has thrown 165 and a third innings this season. First pitch to Grace Ballman, a strike. Grace Ballman, 3 for 5 yesterday. She was on base 6 times. 3 singles and 3 walks. Scored once. Hitting .543 on the season. She has 70 hits this year. One count on Grace Ballman. Ballman powers this to left field. It's a long strike. Foul ball. Count is 1-2 on Grace Ballman. Reaches out for that, a liner down the third base line. It's a fair ball, and Grace Ballman aboard a single. That'll bring up third baseman Emma Ballman.
Number 20, Emma Ballman.
One-0 count on Emma Ballman. How about Calhoun? They've played 44 innings in just their last 3 games. 14 innings and 13 innings in the sectional championship game and super sectional, and then yesterday a 17-inning game against Trico in the semis. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Ballman. Count is 1-2 with 1 away in the first. Grace Ballman, the runner at first base. The 1-2 is hit down the third base line. Fair ball, and everybody's safe. Emma Ballman reaches on a fielder's choice. Grace Ballman moves up to second, and Madison Lair will bat.
Number 12, catcher Madison Lair.
First pitch from Lane to Lair. A strike. Lair 1 for 6 yesterday. A run scored. She reached on a walk. The senior hitting .312 this season, 39 hits and 125 at-bats. With 1 out, Calhoun has runners at first and second base. Pitch by Lane, inside, ball. Count 1-2 on Lair. Lane's 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And with 2 outs, Cassidy Clucky steps up. Clucky went 1 for 7 with a run scored yesterday. Clucky hit the game-winning RBI singles in both the sectional championship game and in the super sectional. Both of those decisions 1-0 in extra innings. Grace Ballman over at second base, reached on a single. Emma Ballman at first on a fielder's choice. Pitch hit foul into the fence. The count 0-2. Clucky had 5 at-bats in last year's state tournament. Went 0 for 5 against Wayne City and Salmodoc. As Calhoun won a state title in 2015. Called strike 3. And Paige Lane gets 3 strikeouts in the first inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the second inning on IHSA TV.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
Oh, really? Back at Eastside Center, scoreless as we go to the second inning between Princeville and Calhoun. The IHSA Class 1A state championship game. Grace Ballman will face Princeville's 4, 5, and 6 hitters, being third baseman Maddie Height, first baseman Madison Rowe, and catcher Jessica DeVries. Grace Ballman with 2 strikeouts in the first inning. She struck out 95 batters in a 3-game stretch this past week. From the sectional championship game, the super sectional, and yesterday's semifinal. First pitch, strike 2, Height. And the 0-1 pitch. That one's foul down the first baseline. Height hitting .458 this year. 1 for 4 yesterday. Drove in a run. Height has some power. She hit 2 home runs this season, including one in the sectional semifinal against Peoria Christian. The 0-2 from Ballman outside. And the count 1-2. Ballman prepares the 1-2 to Height. That pitch misses low and inside, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Now batting first baseman Madison Rowe.
Now batting for the Lady Princess, first baseman number 14, Madison Rowe.
Rowe hitting .406. 43 hits on the year. First pitch up high, ball 1. Rowe 1 for 3 yesterday, drove in a pair in a 7-1 win over Fisher. The 1-0 pitch to Rowe. That pitch misses. Count 2-0. One out here in the second inning. 0-0, 1A state championship game. Showing bunt, pulls back. Strike 1, it's 2-1 on Rowe. The 2-1 from Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two-two pitch from Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts here in the second inning for Grace Ballman. She struck out 3 consecutive Princeville batters.
Catcher, number 33, Jessica DeVries.
Now batting the catcher, Jessica DeVries. Counting 1-0 on DeVries. And the 1-0 pitch from Ballman. Shows bunt, lays it down foul. count, 1-1 on DeVries. Pitch by Ballman. Lays down a bunt. Ballman fields it. Throw to first. And the put out for a 1-2-3 second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Scoreless going bottom 2 on IHSA TV.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Back at Eastside Center for a Class 1A state championship. Princeville and Calhoun scoreless. Bottom of the second inning, Calhoun with the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Emily Ballman, Sophie Lorton, and Sophie Klunk. Calhoun with a state championship a year ago, beating Somonauk. The team also made a trip to state in 2011. Took home a 4th place trophy under head coach Cindy Clucky. Calhoun's girls basketball team state champions just a couple months ago over at Redbird Arena at the end of this most recent basketball season. Emily Ballman leading off the Calhoun second.
24, Emily Ballman leading off for the Warriors.
First pitch strike to Ballman. That pitch drilled foul. Emily Ballman, a sophomore, hitting .229. 0 for 7 yesterday in the 17-inning win. The 0-2 from Lane. Foul ball, stays alive. Ballman has 2 home runs on the season. Scored 23 runs this year and drove in 15. The count is 0-2 on Emily Ballman. Pitch by Lane. Misses the plate for a 1-2 count. Lane's pitch. Down low, ball 2. Two on Emily Ballman. Lane's pitch. Swung on and fouled down the third base line. Two count on Emily Ballman. Called strike 3. That's the 4th strikeout for Paige Lane today. And the shortstop, Sophie Lorton, now batting.
Next up for the Warriors, shortstop number 2, Sophie Lorton.
Lorton, a 5'5 freshman, hitting .125 this season, but it was one big hit for the freshman yesterday, a 3-run triple in the 17th inning that lifted the Calhoun Warriors to a 2nd consecutive state championship game appearance. Grounded out the first base line, and put out is made. Sophie Klunk will bat. The 5'3 senior hitting 169.
Second baseman, number 23, Sophie Klunk.
2 down here in the second, 0-0 game. Pitch misses inside, ball 1. Klunk with 14 hits on the year. 1 double, 1 triple, 12 singles. The count is 1-0. That's a strike, and the count 1-1. Called strike 2, 1-2 count on Sophie Klunk. Calhoun has had 2 base runners in this game. Grace Ballman reached on a single and Emma Ballman on an error. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, dropped third strike, throw down to first is there. And it's a 1-2-3 second inning. We go to the third inning scoreless on IHSA TV. Class 1A state championship game, Princeville and Calhoun. 2 innings complete. And the score 0-0. Princeville's 7-8-9 hitters up. Holt, Lane, Pullen. Facing Calhoun pitcher Grace Ballman, who has struck out 4 of the 6 batters she has faced this afternoon. Leading off will be the DP Haley Holt. Holt went 0 for 3 yesterday. Her batting average on the year, .457. 32 hits in 70 at-bats on the year. Holt hit an RBI single in the 12th inning to beat North Fulton in the sectional championship at Lewistown. As she steps in to face Ballman. Sophomore Holt also does some pitching for the Princes. First pitch, strike to Holt. She threw 55 2/3 innings this year for the Princes. 7 wins and 1 loss in the circle. Count 0-1 on Haley Holt. Pitch from Ballman. Called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch from Ballman misses outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away here in the third. And the batter, Chloe Lane.
Center fielder.
Lane, a 5'3 sophomore, hitting .323. Lane went 1 for 3 yesterday with a run scored. First pitch. This is up high for a ball, 1-0. A lot of fans from Princeville making the trip to East Peoria, not a long one. Princeville in Peoria County, just north of Peoria. A lot of fans clad in maroon and white. The 1-0 pitch from Ballman. Called strike, it's 1-1. Princeville playing for a chance at the school's first state championship in IHSA athletics. That bunt is going to go 1-4 on the putout. And with 2 outs, Caitlin Pullen will bat. Princeville High School does have one state championship appearance. And that was the football team back in 1975. Legendary coach Tom Bruna guided the Princes football team to that state championship game appearance in 1975. Count is 0-1 on Pullen. Pullen 1 for 3 with a run scored yesterday. The 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Pullen, a sophomore, hitting .465. 40 hits in her 86 at-bats this season. Awaits the 0-2 from Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning. 0-0, Princeville and Calhoun battling it out for a 1A state softball championship. Back with the third inning on IHSA TV. Bottom of the third inning, it's the Calhoun Warriors and the Princeville Princes for a 1A state championship. Junie Zirkelbach leading off this third for Calhoun. 9-1-2 in the order. Zirkelbach followed by Abby Ballman and Grace Ballman. Zirkelbach slaps that one foul. Zirkelbach went 0 for 5 yesterday. Now hitting .252 on the season. Zirkelbach had 1 hit in last year's state championship game. Went 1 for 3 against Salmonok. That pitch misses outside. They'll count 1-2 on Junie Zirkelbach. Pitch from Lane, popped up, out of play. Count is 1-2 on Junie Zirkelbach. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Drop third strike. Tag applied. Paige Lane has now struck out 6. Batter is Abby Ballman, the right fielder. Ballman 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the first inning. First pitch, a called strike. Calhoun looking for their 40th win of the season. They're 39-2. The 0-1 pitch fouled off. It's 0-2. One away here in the third inning. Called strike 3. 7 strikeouts for Paige Lane today.
Number 3, Grace Bowman.
Calhoun with 39 wins. If they win today, it would be their 40th win. It would be the first time a Class 1A state champion would be a 40-game winner in a season in the 4-class era. That's a ground out to end the third inning. And we are scoreless through 3 innings. We go to the 4th with Princeville's 1-2-3 hitters up on IHSA TV.
This event is brought to you by Olive Garden. Olive Garden is proud to be the official dining room of high school sports. With menu choices to please the entire family, as well as to-go and catering options, it's the perfect restaurant for your post-game dining. To find your nearest location or to order your meal online, visit olivegarden.com. This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
Top of the 4th inning, Princeville's 1-2-3 hitters are up. Natalie Kokel, Paige Lane, and Brooke Gardner. Ballman with her warm-up tosses here as Natalie Kokel will bat for the Princes. Taking a look at her season numbers, .552 hitter, 53 hits in 96 at-bats, 13 doubles, 6 triples. Kokel has scored 51 runs and has 34 RBI on the year. Yesterday, Kokel went 1 for 3 with a run scored. Madison Lair, the Calhoun catcher, throws down to second base, and Kokel digs in.
Leading off the top of the 4th for the Lady Princess, number 15, Natalie Kokel.
Ballman's first pitch to Kokel. Called strike. Kokel struck out in her first at-bat in the first inning. Ballman ready to deliver the 0-1 pitch. Misses up high, 1-1 count on Kokel. Defense behind Grace Ballman. Third base, Emma Ballman. Shortstop, Sophie Lorton. Sophie Klunks at second, and Cassidy Clucky is the first baseman. Madison Lair is Grace Ballman's battery mate behind the plate. As that pitch misses, now the count 2-1. The outfield for Calhoun, left field, Kylie Presley. Junie Zirkelbach in center field, and Abby Ballman is the right fielder. Ballman's 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Now the count 2-2 on Kokel. Time called. Kokel, a junior, was named an All-Stater from the Illinois Coaches Association a year ago. The 2-2 misses, and Kokel has worked herself into a full count, 3-2. Here comes Ballman's 3-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Seven strikeouts for Grace Ballman today.
Number 5, Paige Lane.
That gives Ballman 580 season strikeouts. First pitch, it's a bunt. And the play is made that goes 3-4.
Number 20, Brooke Gardner.
Now batting shortstop Brooke Gardner. She's 0 for 1, struck out in the first. Called strike. Grace Ballman with that state record 39 strikeouts yesterday, and this in the 40th season of IHSA state softball. How about the pitching performances we've seen in those 40 years? The 0-1 showing bunt, a strike. Ballman threw a no-hitter last year in the semis against Wayne City. The tournament strikeout record before yesterday was Katie Bertelson's 34 strikeouts in the state championship in 2009. Bertelson threw a pair of no-hitters in her career at United. That is another strikeout for Grace Ballman. That ends the 4th inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th with Calhoun batting in a scoreless state championship game on IHSA TV.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
The most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments in high school sports. Under Armour highlights of the week on the NFHS Network.
Scoreless state championship game for a Class 1A trophy, Princeville and Calhoun. Calhoun batting here in the bottom of the 4th. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up. Emma Ballman, Madison Lair, and Cassidy Clucky. Mentioned Calhoun in the last inning with 39 season wins. A win for Calhoun in the state championship game would give them a 40-win season. They would be the first 40-win state champion since 2010. In Class 4A, Sandburg went 40-2. In fact, 2010, 3 of the 4 state champions were 40-game winners. Coal City in 2A, Metamora in 3A, and Sandburg in 4A. This ball put into play over to short. Throw is high. That'll be an E6, allowing Emma Ballman to reach. Leading off this 4th. That 2010 season where 3 of the state champions were 40-game winners, the only time in the 4-class era, which dates back to 2008, that we've seen 40-win state champions. 3 times out of 32, and they all occurred in the same season. Madison Lair batting. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Emma Ballman reaching on an E6. The 1-0 pitch outside. They're going to throw down to first, and Ballman back in safely. 2-0 count on Madison Lair. The pitch put into play. That's a hit. A single for Lair. Runners on first and second, no outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Cassidy Clucky batting. Clucky is 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first. First pitch shows bunt right in front of the plate. The throw, it's going to be a throwing error. A run will score, throw at the plate. And Clucky moves up to second. So Emma Ballman scores on the error. Emma Ballman reached on an error and scores on an error.
Designated player, Emily Ballman.
So leading off this fourth inning, Calhoun's Emma Ballman reaches on an E6, and she comes in to score when Cassidy Clucky reaches on an E2. That E2 also moved Lair up to third base. Clucky moved up to second on the error. Runners at second and third, no outs, and Calhoun strikes first. It's 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Now batting, Emily Ballman. Lane's pitch, fouled back into the fence. Count 1-1 on Emily Ballman. She's 0 for 1 today. Struck out in the second inning. Called strike. One and two on Ballman. Pitch by Lane, misses. 2-2. Foul ball. 2-2 count, no outs, fourth inning, Calhoun by a run. Warriors have runners at second and third base. Lane readies the 2-2 to Emily Ballman. Another foul ball. Two-two pitch, inside, strike three. One away, and the batter will be Sophie Lorton.
Number 2, Sophie Lorton.
8 strikeouts for Paige Lane today. First pitch put into play. That'll be a base hit, and we've got a collision in the base path. One run is in, and so Lorton is aboard, single, and advanced on the throw. Lair scores. Clucky moves up to third. We're going to have a meeting between umpires here. Cassidy Clucky collided with shortstop Brooke Gardner. Coach Ballman now talking with home plate umpire as it looks like we'll have Macy Magario bat. So Magario comes into bat.
Into the game, pinch hitting, number 7, Macy Magario. For number 23, Sophie Klunk.
Magario hitting for second baseman Sophie Klunk here in the 8th spot of the order for Calhoun. Now leading 2-0 with one out in the 4th. And now it looks like Clucky is coming off the base off of third base, and we'll have a pinch runner over at third. That'll be Autumn Brannon, pinch running.
Got 30 for 21.
So Autumn Brannon, the pinch runner.
Pinch running, number 30, Autumn Brannon.
Brannon at third base. Lorton at second. Magario the batter. One away in the 4th. Pitch by Lane. Foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Hit back to the pitcher. Lane will throw to first. It's a 1-3. 2 down. And Junie Zirkelbach will bat. Zirkelbach 0 for 1 today, a strikeout in the 3rd inning. Lane's first pitch. Called strike 1. Count is 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Two outs here in the 4th inning, but Calhoun has scored twice. They lead 2-0 in the state championship game. The 0-2 to Zirkelbach. Misses outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Calhoun strikes twice in the 4th inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the 5th inning. Calhoun 2, Princeville 0 on IHSA TV.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
Olive Garden is bringing tempting new layers to our famous lasagna, starting at $11.99. With 3 new irresistible dishes like chicken parmigiana lasagna, ravioli alfredo lasagna, and seafood lovers lasagna. All with our unlimited salad and breadsticks, and all starting at $11.99. You won't want to miss a single layer, so come in now. Olive Garden, we're all family here.
Back at Eastside Center, 2-0. Calhoun on top of Princeville in the 1A state championship game. Princeville sending the 4-5 hitters to the plate. Maddie Height, Madison Rowe, and Jessica DeVries. Height, the third baseman, struck out in her first at-bat today, back in the 2nd inning. She's 0 for 1. Talked last inning about the great pitching performances throughout the 40-year history of the state tournament in softball. Amy Hari at Nashville back in 2001 threw a no-hitter. How about Renee Mueller? She threw 3 no-hitters in the late 90s for Johnston City. That ball fouled out of play. Ashley Fauser from Morton in the mid-90s here. Pitched a couple of no-hitters. Julie Collins for Casey. Threw a no-hitter in the state championship game in 1986. That pitch hits the outside corner. The count is 0-2. And back in the early 80s, Quincy Notre Dame had a stretch of 3 state championships in 4 years. Lori Vogel, standout career at QND. The 0-2 pitch fouled back into the fence. She won the state championship in 1984 and finished that year 21-0. Vogel at Quincy Notre Dame finished her career at 0.11 ERA. First state champion crowned in 1976. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, and Madison Rowe will bat. Madison Rowe struck out in her first at-bat in the 2nd inning. Rowe playing first base for the Princes today. That one hit right up the middle. And Madison Rowe breaks up Ballman's perfect game with a single to center field. 4 1/3 innings of perfection ended on a single by Rowe.
Number 33, Jessica DeVries.
Jessica DeVries batting for Princeville here in the 5th inning. She grounded out 1-4 in the 2nd inning. 1 away here. DeVries 0 for 1. The 1-0 pitch misses outside. 2-0 count now on DeVries. 2-0 pitch, a strike. Counts 2-1 on DeVries. The 2-1 pitch shows bunt, lays it down. Fielded over at third, the throw to first, not in time. It's a bunt single. Infield single on the bunt by DeVries. Emma Ballman came in charging, but the throw not in time. Runners at first and second.
Number 26 designated player.
So the game's tying run is now on base. Calhoun 2, Princeville 0. Prince's number 7 hitter Haley Holt at bat. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Holt hitting .457 on the season. She'll head over to talk to Coach Gardner. Count 0-1 on Haley Holt.
For our fans that are keeping score, in this inning, Calhoun has re-entered number 21, Cassidy Clucky, and number 23, Sophie Plunk.
One away here in the 5th inning. Madison Rowe at second. Jessica DeVries at first. Back-to-back singles by the Princes. Swing and a miss by Holt. Count 0-2 on Holt. Ballman's pitch. Fouled back into the fence. And Holt stays alive. 0-2. Ballman's 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Number 4, Chloe Lane.
10 strikeouts for Grace Ballman today. The batter, Chloe Lane. Right down the middle, strike 1 to Lane. She's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the pitcher back in the 3rd inning. Fouled back into the fence. It's 0-2 on Lane. Count 0-2. Outside, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch by Ballman. Up high, ball 2, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch by Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 11 strikeouts for Grace Ballman. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. It's 2-0 as we go to the 5th inning, bottom of the 5th on IHSA TV.
National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
2-0 score in the Class 1A state championship matchup between the Calhoun Warriors and the Princeville Princes. It's the 1-2-3 hitters up for Calhoun in this bottom of the 5th frame. Ballman, the lineup. Abby, Grayson, Emma.
Leading off for the Warriors, number 17, Abby Ballman.
First pitch high and inside to Abby Ballman. She's 0 for 2 today, a pair of strikeouts. One 0 pitch on the way from Paige Lane. That ball popped up, and that will stay fair. Fair ball, Abby Ballman with a base hit. Grace Ballman now batting. Ballman 1 for 2, grounded out in the 3rd inning. A base hit in the 1st. Runner on first here in the 5th. 2-0 Calhoun lead. That ball gets away. Wild pitch will move. Ballman up to second. One 0 pitch to Grace Ballman. Checks it. 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch is hit deep into right field, caught by Pullen. And Abby Ballman will stay back at second base.
Third baseman, Emma Ballman.
Emma Ballman batting. She's reached twice on errors. Ballman has scored once in the 4th inning. Inside, strike. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Two-one count on Emma Ballman. Abby Ballman, the runner at second base, reached on a single. Inside, strike. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch misses outside. The count now full on Emma Ballman. The 3-2 pitch misses. Ball 4. Runners at first and second.
Number 12, Madison Lair.
Lair now batting. Lair 1 for 2 with a run scored. Lair singled in the 4th inning. chopper, foul down the third base line. Count 0-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2 to Lair. One away here in the fifth inning. Calhoun with runners at first and second. Abby Ballman reached on a single, moved up to second on a wild pitch. Emma Ballman drew a walk, and this ball is popped up into the fence. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 count on Madison Lair. The pitch from lane outside, ball 1. Count is 1-2 on Lair. Dribbler foul down the third base line. Remains a 1-2 count on Lair. The 1-2 pitch on the way from Paige Lane. One away here in the fifth with 2 on. Calhoun on top, 2-0. The 2-2 pitch. Called, strike 3. That's the 10th strikeout for Paige Lane today.
First baseman,
Cassidy Clucky batting for Calhoun. Clucky is 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Clucky struck out in the first inning. She reached on an error in the fourth. Clucky walks down, getting instructions from head coach Matt Ballman. And Clucky steps back in. Throw down to third. It's going to get away, and that will allow Abby Ballman to slide in safely and score. So a run scores on an E2, and Calhoun takes a 3-0 lead here in the fifth inning with 2 outs. Emma Ballman now moves up to third base. Abby Ballman scores the run. Cassidy Clucky is batting. Called strike. Time called. Umpires will meet. 2 outs here in the fifth inning. Coach Gardner from Princeville came out, asked something to the umpires, and we resume play. Count 1-2, and Coach Gardner comes out once again. Coach Gardner heads back into the dugout. So the count is 1-2, and the batter remains Clucky with a runner on third base. 2 outs here in the 5th. Pitch by Lane. Called strike. Got it. And it's a 3-0 lead for Calhoun. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. Calhoun on top by 3 runs on IHSA TV.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life.
Back at Eastside Center in East Peoria, Class 1A state championship game. The Calhoun Warriors on top 3-0 as we go to the 6th inning. Taking a look at Calhoun's scoring in the 4th inning, they scored twice. Emma Ballman reached on an error and would come around and score on an error.
Number 6, Caitlin Pullen.
Madison Lair also scored in that 2-run 4th inning. In the 5th, it was Abby Ballman scoring on an E2 after reaching on a single and advanced to second on a wild pitch. 9-1, 2 hitters due up for Princeville here in the top of the 6th inning. Pullen, Kokel, and Lane. Pullen 0 for 1 today, struck out in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss. Counts 0-2 on Caitlin Pullen. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 12th strikeout for Grace Ballman.
Number 15, Natalie Kokel.
Brings up Natalie Kokel, the second baseman. High and inside, ball 1. Kokel is 0 for 2. Couple of strikeouts today. Count is 2-0. The pitch by Ballman. Called strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Up high. Princeville won the Geneseo Super Sectional after beating Pearl City. Won the Lewistown Sectional in extra innings over North Fulton 5-4. Called strike. And the count is full on Natalie Kokel. Princeville won the Abingdon Avon Regional, defeating the host A-Town Tornadoes 10-0. That ball gonna bloop in, and that's a base hit for Natalie Kokel. Third hit for Princeville today.
Number 5,
They have had one base runner in scoring position. That was Madison Rowe in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss. The pitcher, Paige Lane, batting. Called strike. It's 0-2 on Lane. 1 out, 1 on here in the 6th. Calhoun leading Princeville 3-0. The 0-2 by Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 13 strikeouts for Ballman today.
Next up for the Lady Princess, number 20, Brooke Gardner.
Brooke Gardner, the batter. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Already at 13 strikeouts, but only 1/3 the amount she struck out yesterday. 39 strikeouts in the win over Trico in 17 innings. That pitch outside, ball 1. It's 1-1 on Gardner. Runner on first, Natalie Kokel with a bloop single. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 14 strikeouts for Grace Ballman. 1 hit in that 6th inning, but no runs score. Still 3-0 Calhoun on IHSA TV.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Back at Eastside Center in East Peoria, Class 1A State Championship. The Calhoun Warriors, the Princeville Princes. Bottom of the 6th inning, it's Calhoun batting with 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Calhoun with a 3-0 lead.
Leading off for the Calhoun Warriors, number 24, Emily Ballman.
Emily Ballman batting. Ballman 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts. Count is 0-2 on Ballman. That pitch misses inside 1-2. One-two count on Ballman. Hit down the third base line, fielded cleanly. Maddie Height to Madison Rowe for the 5-3 put out. Now it's Sophie Lorton, the shortstop, batting. Lorton is 1 for 2. Singled in the 4th inning. Grounded out in the 2nd. First pitch, strike to Lorton. One out here in the 6th inning. Swing and a miss. Count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch by Lane is a ball. Calhoun won the Super Sectional at Illinois Springfield, beating KZ Westfield in an extra inning 1-0 game. Also went extras in the sectional championship at Camp Point, beating Camp Point Central 1-0. Won the regional on their home field, beating North Green 6-0. Count is 1-2. This ball fouled back again. Calhoun, the defending state champions, beat Somonauk 4-1 for the title a year ago. Counts 1-2 on Sophie Lorton. Pitch by Lane. Down low, it's 2-2. The 2-2 from Lane. Swung on and fouled back into the fence. One out here in the 6th inning. Calhoun on top by 3 runs. Chopper, foul. Count still 2-2 on Lorton. Battling Lane. Ball 3. Count is full on Sophie Lorton. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 12 strikeouts for Paige Lane today. Macy Magario will bat for Calhoun.
7, Macy Magario.
Magario 0 for 1. Grounded out to the pitcher in the 4th inning. Two outs here in the 6th inning. Calhoun with a 3-0 lead.
Macy Magario is re-entering for 23, Sophie Klump.
First pitch to Magario. Swung on, put into play. Gardner fields it, and it's a 6-3 put out and a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 7th inning of the Class 1A State Championship. Calhoun 3, Princeville 0 on IHSA TV.
This event is brought to you by Olive Garden. Olive Garden is proud to be the official dining room of high school sports. With menu choices to please the entire family, as well as to-go and catering options, it's the perfect restaurant for your post-game dining. To find your nearest location or to order your meal online, visit olivegarden.com.
7th inning of the Class 1A state championship game, Princeville and Calhoun. The Warriors from Calhoun lead 3-0 and are 3 outs away from back-to-back state championships. Princeville looking to extend this game to the bottom of the 7th inning. Pop fly, foul territory, catch is made. 1 away in the 7th. Madison Rowe will bat for Princeville. After Height pops out, Madison Rowe is 1 for 2 today. Rowe broke up Ballman's perfect game in the 5th. First pitch, strike. The 0-1 pitch by Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ballman has 14 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. .588 strikeouts on the season for Grace Ballman as she continues to extend her single-season IHSA record. The previous record, 501. So Grace Ballman has shattered the previous record. She did that in the sectional championship game.
Now hitting in for number 33, number 34.
And now Grace Ballman at 588 single-season strikeouts. That does rank in the all-time top 10 nationwide. Two outs, 7th inning, Calhoun 3, Princeville 0. Natalie Dominguez batting for Jessica DeVries. First pitch, strike. The 0-1 from Ballman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Princeville down to their last strike in the Class 1A state championship game. Grace Ballman ahead 0-2 in a 3-0 lead. The 0-2 pitch, gonna miss down low, 1-2. Grace Ballman, the winning pitcher as a sophomore in the 2015 state championship game. 1 strike away from a state championship as a junior. Here's the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. The Calhoun Warriors, state champions. A 3-0 win over the Princeville Princes. And Calhoun becomes the first 40-win state champion in Class 1A in the 4-class era. A 3-0 win for Calhoun and 16 strikeouts for Grace Ballman. Your final from Eastside Center, 3-0 Calhoun, your 1A champions.
And end the season with a final record of 40 wins and 2 losses. Congratulations.
This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
William William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who's in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
Medallions and trophies.
And welcome back to Eastside Center, your Class 1A state champions. Back-to-back state champion Calhoun Warriors. A 3-0 win over Princeville. Calhoun with 2 runs in the 4th. That's all they needed. Emma Ballman reached on an error and would score on an error. Madison Lair reached on a single and would come around to score. In the 5th inning, Abby Ballman tacks on the 3rd run for Calhoun, reaching on a single, advancing to second on a wild pitch and scoring on an E2. That put up Calhoun 3-0, and that's all they would need. Grace Ballman, back-to-back state champion as a winning pitcher. Today, she strikes out 16. She had a perfect game into the 5th. She ends the season with 589 strikeouts. That's a new state record. The previous mark, 501. Your final, Calhoun 3, Princeville 0. The Warriors, back-to-back 1A state champions. Stay tuned for the 2A third-place game, the Rock Ridge Rockets and the St. Edward Lady Wave, and you can watch it here live on IHSA TV. Thanks for tuning in.